10 days ago, my dad and I left our home in the UK to cycle around the world, something never been done before by a father and son. After saying goodbye to our friends and family, we made our way across the North Sea by ferry and then pedalled through the Netherlands, Germany and into Austria to the city of Innsbruck. We took a well-needed day off to rest and recharge, and then it was time to load up the bikes, get back on the saddle and set out with a huge climb ahead of us to cross the Brenner Pass into Italy. It was a tough but beautiful ride up, with snowy peaks all around us. Coming from a very flat part of the UK, it's quite hard to train the body for these long inclines, but we knew over time that we would adapt and the climbing would become easier, so we just kept pushing on.
This is probably the steepest section. Cheeky start to the day, 10% up, plenty more to go.
Oh, 26 k's done, taking the whole morning.
Average speed 11 k's. Oh, we get there by midnight.
So it's downhill soon.
Over the Brenner Pass and into Italy. After 5 hours of grinding up, this downhill just goes on and on. It is lush.
We spent the next day cycling through the Italian Alps and skirting above the Dolomites, grateful to still have beautiful blue skies.
Blue waters, snow-capped mountains, and lovely green trees.
The lights have just gone out of the tunnel, now we can't see a thing, so I've had to switch our front lights on to see where we're going. We're back in Austria for the second time of the trip, and we'll be out of it again tomorrow. We just keep hopping in and out. Pretty stunning, hey?
It's glorious.
I hope the whole trip's like this.
He's not grumpy for a change.
Hey, never grumpy. 60 kilometers downhill today, which is just incredible. Finished day 14 on the bikes. We've now done 2 weeks, and actually quite a funny story of where we're staying tonight. We're staying at one of our friends' sister's friend's parents' house. Long story short, we were staying with our friend's sister in Bonn about 10 nights ago, and her friend came over, who was from Austria, but to come and say hello, and just, she was very nice, and we just had 10 minutes just chatting to her. And she said, if you're cycling through this certain part of Austria, my parents are there and they'd be happy to host you. We didn't think much of it because we were only going to be in Austria for 2 nights, and one of those was in Innsbruck, and Austria's not the smallest country in the world, so we thought, well, chances of that town being the one that we're passing on the other night we're in Austria are very small. And then this morning we got a message to say that offer still stands, this is the town. And I put the town in on Google, and it's the town that our route for the day is finishing in, just miraculously by chance. So we said we'd love to, and that's where we are now.
Our big climb to start today, about 400 metres straight up.
We're starting day 15 off with loads of switchbacks to climb us up back to 1,000 metres of altitude. It's quite hard work, but it's rewarding because the views are incredible. Here comes Dad. Another beautiful day in Europe, and we're making the most of it while it lasts, as there is rain in the forecast for tomorrow onwards. Fresh man in water. Ah, that's good. We have just come back into Italy. We're only going to be here for a few kilometers as we climb up into Slovenia. And I believe it will be the only day the whole trip where we'll be in 3 separate countries, which is kind of cool. So yeah, we've just got a little bit of climbing to do, and then we'll be in country number 3 of the day, Slovenia.
So welcome back to Italy. A cheeky headwind. Through Italy and heading for Slovenia. About 7 k's away.
Now cycling into country number 3 of the day and 6 of the trip, Slovenia.
Here we come. And I got there before Joshua.
What do you mean? We're not even in it yet.
You haven't crossed it though.
Quick stop for some lunch and also to top up our data.
Yeah, no more running around looking for SIM cards in every country, eh?
Nope. We're using Saily, which is this awesome eSIM app. You install it once and then add a package for wherever you're going.
Even I figured it out. That's saying something.
It's way cheaper than roaming, there's no plastic waste, and it works in over 200 countries, which means it's perfect for our around the world bike trip.
One app, one eSIM, multiple plans, easy.
And yeah, it's made by the same folks behind NordVPN, so it's legit. If you're traveling, grab it at saily.com/JoshPCola and use the code JoshPCola for 15% off.
I highly recommend it, even for the more technically challenged amongst us.
We're feeling the first few raindrops of the trip. We've gotten so far, but it was inevitable. And there's no more sun. It looks like the rain's gonna come. Bit of a meh day today. The weather's meh. First time all trip it's been not beautiful and sunny. My legs are feeling a bit meh. But we've only got 70k today. We're almost halfway already and it's not even 10 AM. And we're going to sit in a cafe for a while and just chill out and get on with some editing and stuff before we're into a warm shower's house tonight. How you doing, Dad?
Oh, loving the Slovenian bird song.
What's that?
Well, there are birds all singing in Slovenian accents. It's lovely. Yeah.
I didn't hear them.
Tweetski, Tweetski. Now making our way to Ljubljana. Our stop for this evening. Well, that looks like our navigation plans for today, all over the place.
An eventful start to the day. We just stopped at traffic lights to cross, and a bus came around the corner, mounted the curb, and very nearly hit me. Luckily, I saw it at the last minute and managed to avoid it, but that was a very close one and definitely woke us up.
We're out of the city of Ljubljana now, having survived the pavement crossing buses, near miss earlier, and now into a bit more countryside.
It's just me and the sounds of spring. All of the leaves are starting to come out, and there's just birds tweeting. So peaceful. The drivers in Slovenia are crazy. I just got run off the road by a van overtaking cars coming straight towards me. I had to pull over, otherwise it would hit me. I'm bombing it up this road and there's no hard shoulder for us, so you've got to be a little careful. Isn't that right, Dad?
They're driving these cars like they stole them.
After another day on the bike, we have arrived at our Warm Showers host. Now, Warm Showers is a global cycling network where people host you for free. They give you a bed, sometimes some food to eat, and they'll wash your laundry, etc. And in return, you just, when you're back from your trip, you open up your house to cyclists coming through. So it's a really good community-based network. We've stayed with some incredible people, and the main reason that we love it so much is you get to see what real life is like in the places you're going through. You get to stay with a family, see what they get up to, hear their advice on the local area, where to go, where not to go, what to do, etc. And it's just it's just an amazing way to really get to know a country. We've had quite a tough few days, and I think going forward we've realised we're biting more than we can chew, so to speak. Our planned route was to go via the Croatia coast through Montenegro, Albania and into Greece. But that was going to be a lot of hills, and checking the weather forecast, it was going to be a strong headwind with rain. So last night Dad and I did a look on the map, and we've actually now decided to go a different way, heading more inland via Serbia and Macedonia, which cuts our elevation gain by 8,000 meters, the equivalent of one Everest. The one thing we don't want to do is push ourselves too much this early on. We don't want to burn ourselves out while we're still in Europe. So we've decided to go with this new route. It's the same distance, but it's a lot less climbing, and hopefully we won't have so much of a headwind, and we can enjoy it a bit more as we push through to Greece. I'm excited for these different countries we're going to be hitting. Shame that we're not going to be going along the coast, but I think it's going to be worth it, and it's the right decision at this point.
We now have Zagreb looming in the distance. A gentle cycle through sleepy rural Croatia.
We've cycled 20 kilometers this morning, and we're meant to be getting a ferry across this river. And the ferry's on the other side, but it doesn't seem to be very active. And it's a bit of a detour if this isn't working. So we're a bit screwed because it doesn't look like there's anyone in it.
That's a bit of a downer. Ferry's over there, we're over here. It doesn't appear to be working.
I'm not swimming that. And it looks a bit deep to wade through.
And it's fast flowing.
And it's fast flowing.
Oh, we might have to go around.
Finally made it over the river after that little ferry issue. 20 k's later.
The winds have suddenly just picked up out of nowhere, and there are trees collapsing in front of us. And the sound is incredible. They're just all over. Oh my days! It's like 4 trees have just fallen over in the space of like 30 seconds right in front of us. Wow. Oh my god, right, I just put my hand back on the handlebar.
That was a bit scary.
It's actually probably getting a little bit dangerous because there are some quite big branches flying off these trees. So we're pedaling as fast as we can out of the forest, and somewhere where there's not so much danger of things landing on our heads. But it's crazy, it just came out of nowhere. It was still all day, and then all of a sudden the winds have just shot up. I don't think that's meant to be like that.
end up in this mosquito infested forest where I found another fallen tree.
We're setting out today on our longest day on a bike so far. We're planning to do about 160 kilometres. I swear we're going round in circles. We're now 100k in for the day, and we've been on the same road the whole day. And it has looked exactly the same the whole day, just constant houses on either side. We haven't even gone through fields or anything, it's just been houses on a basically straight road, which has been kind of boring, but luckily we've got a tailwind and it's fairly flat, so we're making really good progress. It's only midday, but still got 70 k's to do today. I'm sure it's just going to still be on this road. Part of the journey, hopefully the scenery will improve as soon as possible. Finally something different to look at. A nice motorway. Beautiful. There you go.
What's that? Energy bar by bar. Carolina iced tea. Nice. Well, after what seems like an endless road with houses all the way along forever, we're back into the woods. The heat's gone up a tad, and we're now 136 k's in, still another 25 to go. So quite a long day, but it's been okay so far.
A long day distance-wise, but it's only 3 o'clock. We've come to a bit of an issue. The road just stops and it starts up again on the other side, but we've got the train track to cross. We made it across safely, and now it's just a 5k ride into the Airbnb. Longest ever day on a bike. I finally made it. 161 kilometers cycled in a pretty good time, only 7 hours of cycling. We had a good speed, it was flat, we had a slight tailwind, but we just checked into our Airbnb for the night to get a good night's rest for tomorrow. Bikes are packed and we're ready to head out. Day 23 into Serbia.
A lovely sunny day as we head out of Croatia on our last day onto Eurovelo 6.
Our last few moments in Croatia now before we enter Serbia in about an hour's time. Just heading down to the banks of the Danube. And there it is, our first look at the Danube River. We're going to be going along this for the next few days through Belgrade and onwards. Found a woolly mammoth. Pretty random, but yeah, I guess Croatia likes mammoths. Just read that in this valley they found the reminiscence of woolly mammoths and woolly rhinos from like 30,000 years ago, which is really cool. And they've got this little statue of one here.
Well, crossing the Danube, and it's huge. Absolutely massive.
Let's go into Serbia, country number 8. We are up bright and early on a fine Easter Sunday morning here in Serbia. No chocolate eggs for us today, but we're heading towards Belgrade and beyond. Should be quite a flat and fast day, hopefully. now cycling into Belgrade, our second capital city of the trip. Quite interested to see what it's like. It is Easter Sunday though, so I'm not expecting much to be open or many people to be about. We've found a cafe that's open and we're now tucking into a second breakfast before we head further on into the day. There's no traffic on the roads, which has meant it's not actually been that bad cycling into a major city. Saying goodbye to Belgrade, and now we're heading over the Danube. Eurovelo cycle routes. This is what it is.
Just setting up for the river crossing on the Eurovelo 6 and 11. Did you nearly fall in then?
No, a frog jumped in. I thought it was the cat. Scared the heebie-jeebies out of me. Had a heart attack. Don't drop the bike. Our lovely lunch spot for the day. A bus shelter on the side of the road.
Cheese and ham rolls in this salubrious accommodation.
We just stopped at the bus stop to have some lunch. These two friendly guys came over and invited us into their house to have lunch with them.
Can't believe that just happened.
Yeah. This is crazy.
Go for fun.
Oh.
Or wine.
Oh.
Wine. Or my water.
Koshka.
Krushka. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
This is crazy. Just randomly, guys came up and invited us to their house, and now having lunch with them. Oh,
Cold beer. Yes. Or this fruity.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. This. Or slivovic. This. You this for you this perfect. Slivovic. Slivovic. And this fruity for
and I.
yes. Oh, your winner. This for you for winner. Yes, from Serbian
Tradition.
tradition.
Yeah.
For you, this strong. This strong.
Strong egg.
Yeah,
strong egg.
For you.
Because it's the people that make the difference, and your generosity is heartwarming. Okay.
Ali susret se ljudima poput vas čine u Srbiji, pokušat ću da vam pomognem ako bude potrebno.
It's the least we can do for you when you find yourself. So whatever we can do to help you, I'm here and I'll give you my phone number as long as you're in Serbia. I'll try to help you if.
Marco, lovely to meet you. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Marco. Thank you so much. Wow, I've just left Vladimir and Marco and the family. Our first incredible experience with strangers so far on the trip. And it's just amazing when people do things like that for you. Just invite you in, feed you. They said anything we need in Serbia, they'll be there for us. So, wow, it's just incredible.